Today we are talking Kenobi episode 3. Do not watch this video unless you have seen episodes 1 to 3. I'm going to be talking about every single thing that happened in the episode. And what a goddamn episode it was. Absolute banger. But that is your official spoiler warning. Please tread with care. If you ain't seen it yet, add this to your watch letter list, man, and come back. Because I'm going to talk about everything in this episode, including one tiny little thing that I am concerned about. I will say that last, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But before we start, what did you think of the episode? Or just give me your feelings, like, out of 10. Let me know down below. That'd be amazing. Of course, if you're new to the channel about the nerd life, consider subscribing. We're posting nerd content on the daily. So the episode starts out, and once again, Obi-Wan is trying his best to reach out to, I nearly said Liam Neeson, to reach out to Qui-Gon. I have a feeling, maybe like the second to last episode, aka not next week's one, the week after, episode 5, I think Liam Neeson, Qui-Gon. I'm losing the plot, ladies and gentlemen. I apologise. I'm not even going to edit this out. I'm so buzzing and excited right now. Like, this episode was an absolute fiery banger, literally. But I do think Qui-Gon will come towards the end of the season, probably episode 5. That is my little nerd prediction. Right at the end, he's going to, like, say, hey, Obi-Wan, your friend is gone. You need to just step up because you're going to get battered again. He got battered in this episode. He's hearing, like, what Reva said, like, Anakin's alive, Darth Vader, blah, 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 and then we get, oh, man, just, bro, Lord Vader putting on his suit, he looks so angry. Oh, my God. Like, I know the Vader fanboys, and I'm a Vader fanboy, like, one of the greatest movie villains in history, in the universe, in the multiverse. He's one of the best, and he is probably the best I've ever seen him. Real talk. He was unbelievable in this episode. Just seeing Vader put on his suit, I don't know what it is, man. It's like the ultimate fanboy moment. It's something we all wanted to see. We've seen it in, like, fan theory stuff, on fan art stuff, but this is, like, proper, man. This is really, really sick. And they made it look painful, like, when his arm goes in. I don't know, I kind of, like, it just felt like it hurt, bro. And then right at the end, Obi-Wan says, "He's coming, Master," as soon as he's talking to Qui-Gon. What a line. Again, I keep saying this every single bloody week. Ewan McGregor's acting is genuinely on another level. He's the heart and soul of this show. And I felt stuff, man, multiple times. He is just too good. We then properly see Mustafar and Vader's castle. That's right, if you don't know, Vader pretty much lives on the place where he turned into Vader. It's like some kind of, like, sicko thing where he's so angry at this area and then he just now lives here in a castle. It's actually insane, but he's so sick. And I do appreciate it doesn't come up and say, like, Mustafar or anything like that. It just, you know where we are. It's actually exactly like Rogue One, where we go to Mustafar and we don't get any, like, logo saying the planet's name. I really like those little things, those little nerdy things that no one else cares about. I, for some reason, really care about it. But Vader is sitting on his throne talking to Reva, and he's just literally like, where is he, bro? Where is Obi-Wan? Tell me right now. And I'm so glad Vader knows, man. He is at the top of the pecking order. Like, he looks at the Inquisitors literally as vermin. Like, they can't do anything to him. They are not Sith. They're just like dark, twisted Jedis. They can't actually do anything to him. They're not on his level. And he just says straight up, because he knows what she wants, you can be the Grand Inquisitor. He don't give a shit, bro. Like, he could just say it and just throw it to anyone. He doesn't care. He's like, hey, you can have all that stuff, but you give me Obi-Wan. You do not let me down, or you will feel some big man slapping. I'm going to just say this right now. Tell me if I'm tripping. This was the first time in Star Wars history that I genuinely heard, and I got goosebumps, I genuinely heard Anakin talking, just like we're hearing it as Lord Vader, but I actually felt like Anakin was talking, and I think truly that's because of, like, Hayden Christensen is on set playing Darth Vader. It's him in the suit. I don't know if it's just like my mind played tricks for me, or if it's just the way he delivers lines is a little bit different, but I genuinely felt this was Anakin Skywalker talking. I don't even know how to explain it. I hope someone knows what I mean. It just felt like prequels Anakin talking, but we're hearing it as Lord Vader, and I'm down for it. And he stood up, and he's just looking out the window at just this decimated planet, lava everywhere. I felt something. I don't know what it was, but I just felt something. This was so amazing to feel as a Star Wars fan. I'm so happy. We then get a little conversation between Leia and Obi-Wan, and I'm going to be honest, when Leia started talking, I got annoyed. And obviously, I'm meant to feel annoyed because even Obi-Wan's feeling annoyed. Like, he don't care about the kid now. He has a genuine, real big problem on his way. And you can tell, like, he's getting a little bit frustrated the way she's talking. He calms himself down. When she, like, says about being scared and stuff, and Obi-Wan has this great line, like, how do you feel when you're in the dark and you turn the light on? That is how the Force is like. I really liked it, man. That's how you talk to a child, and I like it. I really, really liked it. Again, Leia in here, I personally think she's amazing. I'm getting the feels like she's super cute, but super like reminds me of Carrie Fisher. I think the casting for this like version of Leia, little kid version of Leia, really, really sick, man. I don't know if she's going to be through the whole show. We'll talk about that at the end. For now, what I'm seeing, I do really, really like it. We then arrive at this brand new planet. They get dropped off in the desert. Again, everything is in the desert in Star Wars right now. I don't know what's going on. Give us some water, bro, please. And to be fair, we do see like the Inquisitors on a water planet, but come on, bruv. Too much sand, goddammit. Especially you've got Anakin coming. He does not like sand. What are you doing? But I like, again, Obi-Wan's like trust in everyone is gone. He's immediately jumping to the conclusion that they let him down. Like, where are they? They lied to him. And even Leia is like calming him down. I did kind of like this weird dynamic where he tells her, do not speak. You're my daughter. Don't say a word. And then it gets instantly reversed. That's the Leia that I really, really like. She's taking control at the age of like, what, 10 or something? Let's just assume she's 10. Obviously, yeah, she's 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. She's 10. I knew that. But I love that like dodgy alien creature, which I knew he was going to be a scumbag, mate. He's just way too nice, way too fake. If you know those people, be scared. They're lying to you. But I genuinely like the dynamic where like she's taking full control and he's just sitting there like, yeah, whatever you say, man. Also, side note, I actually like the Inquisitor planet. We're probably not going to see it again if I'm being honest, but I said in my episodes 1 and 2 review, Reva is just trying to like big up Vader so much, and she just wants to do whatever she can do to please Vader and become Grand Inquisitor just for her own like ego thing. Clear when the brother's like saying, relax yourself. And by the way, the Force thing, just slapping her, just shows you like she's strong, but she ain't like some legendary like dark side user. She's like pretty low in the pecking order. It's just her powers and her like cunningness, shall we say, is pretty good. I don't know how well she fights. I got a feeling Vader's still gonna kill her off by the end, or maybe the Grand Inquisitor when he comes back will kill her off and that'll be it. It's a mini like watered down Kylo Ren, in my opinion. I like it, man. She's going way over the top just to impress. You know those type of people, and you know you hate those type of people, so it just makes sense for me. I don't know, I get it. I also really do like when we see like Sith stuff or the Empire stuff, just in their environment, where there's like no good people, just their home base. I don't know, I always like that stuff. It was good to see. It was really sick to see that in Force Awakens, and we got it again today. They send the probes out, and I do like that they paid it off later when the probe actually finds him, but they send the probes out, and we're back with Kenobi and Looney, or Luna, whatever her bloody name is, and then obviously he messes up. Well, actually, they pick up stormtroopers. By the way, at this point, the show's doing a sick thing where everything gets progressively worse. Like, they pick up the stormtroopers, he's on edge, he messes up, he says the wrong name, they get off, and you're like, alright, cool. That was easy, man. Like, thank God for that. And then they arrive at that laser gate, and you're like, oh my God, this is getting worse and worse. And then the snitch, I absolutely hated him. No snitch, rat, cretin, creature, whatever the bloody hell he is, hamster, beaver hybrid, basically says, big thing, you get it. Basically says, yo, these two, they're dodgy, mate. Check them out. And I was like, you absolute scum, I'm gonna kill you. Genuine tension. I'm like, bro, use your lightsaber, fam. I'm glad that he only used it when he sees Lord Vader later, which we will talk about. My God, that was so good. But suddenly, Obi-Wan becomes the best, like, sharpshooter in the world, kills all the stormtroopers hella quick. I'm not even mad at it. I don't even care, bro. Like, just let him do his thing, man. And then it gets even worse. Obviously, well, it's a bit of a cop-out thing, but then more people come, and you see he's like, he's just given up, man. Obviously, the probe has seen his face. The stress is real. Man just goes on the floor. He's like, I give up. I can't be arsed, man. Then we get a helper. I actually can't even remember her name. I'm so sorry. But the little helper, or undercover Jedi helper, whatever you want to call her, she wipes out the stormtroopers, and she's like, hey, come with me, I'm gonna get you off this dead planet. She takes them to her mini, like, sanctuary base thing, like, behind the wall. I like that stuff, and he sees, like, the stuff on the wall from other Jedis. I like the line, you'll only see when your eyes are closed. I don't know why. Maybe that's gonna pay off later in the show. That would be pretty sick, but this whole thing, especially with the droid, because once again, Leia's like, hey, maybe like, you know, he has feelings. Maybe he wants to talk. And you see it later, because the stormtroopers come in, my guy's got Thor's hammer ready to slap them. Obviously, he just plays dumb, and they think he's dumb. They're like, hey, he's just basically dumb. And then they leave. They then plan to leave, go through the tunnel, and then Obi-Wan has a meltdown. Obviously, he can feel Vader coming, or Anakin coming, and my God. Obi-Wan's like looking through the glass, and bear in mind, this is the first time he's seen Anakin. Like, real quick, pause it right here. I like that he sees Anakin later as Anakin, like in that little weird illusion thing in the desert with his hood up, and you see like Hayden's face, proper crystal clear HD, mate, because in his mind, that's Anakin. He doesn't know what to expect, so you see the fear in his eyes, genuine fear when he sees Vader. He's like, oh my God, bro, like, what has happened to this guy? Look at him. He's all in black. He's like 6 foot now. He's absolutely jacked. My God, and he is just not playing games, bruv. He's walking through this town, choking people. He kills the boy, snaps their neck like it's nothing. He doesn't care. He's so angry.
And I absolutely love it.
It's like a mixture of finding people, because he's like, at one bit, he like moves the boxes. He wants to see like who's hiding, because obviously he can sense and feel someone's hiding there. Sometimes he breaks their neck. Sometimes he drags them through the desert for no reason. He's an absolute beast. Like this is Vader. Like when I hear things like, you know, the biggest like killer, the biggest scary monster in the galaxy, aside from the Emperor, obviously, this is what I want to see. Everyone is shook, mate. They're all shook, but just how brutal Vader was in this opening scene, obviously we get more of it later, they are making sure you know Vader is not Anakin Skywalker. Like, whatever you think, he is gone. He is pure evil right now, and I absolutely loved it. Obi-Wan then, like, runs out of this, like, room, or the safe room. He's going through the sand, and then out of nowhere, Vader is standing right there. Saber ignited with the correct sound. Just everything was perfect, and you see real fear in Obi-Wan's face, and he doesn't even talk. He's holding his saber. He doesn't even ignite it. He just runs away. Vader doesn't even move. He knows he doesn't have to move. He knows inside he's gonna batter him. Like, he doesn't move. He just turns his saber off, and he's just playing games, man. Like, moving through the darkness. Oh, man, I loved it. Like, this is what I want. He feels like a slasher villain. Like, whatever you do, he will kill you. And he doesn't need to run. He's taking his time. By the way, when he fights Obi-Wan in a minute, I don't get off of what, but my man's using one hand, bro. He's using one hand. Like, fighting Obi-Wan is nothing to him. Like, he's not putting no effort in. Like, in fact, he even says, like, the years have been bad to you, bruv. Like, you suck right now. And he is a pure juggernaut. Also, seeing Obi-Wan ignite the saber, and obviously they're using, like, real lighted LED sabers, man. Like, NeoPixel ones, most probably. In fact, I'm, like, 99% sure, because you see genuine reflections off the face and stuff. You can't do that in CGI. It's real practical lightsabers. So obviously, if you sub to the channel, you know your boy collects lightsabers. Hey, man, I get it. I genuinely love to see it. I know a lot of the lightsaber community is going to be very, very happy. But seeing Obi-Wan with the blue again, oh, man, it's just, you can't beat it, man. You can't beat it. Like, well, you can. I mean, Vader's there, and I prefer that. But seeing Obi-Wan finally, after, like, basically 3 hours of a show, it paid off a lot. It really, really did pay off, and I absolutely loved it. Reva now is looking, and she's, like, just knows everything. I don't know how. I don't know if it's, like, intuition, or if it's literally like plot thing where it's like, oh, she has to find it. I don't know. That was a little bit hokey for me personally, like how she obviously found here. I don't know, maybe she can sense something. I know her powers are like going inside people's brains. Don't tell me she went inside that big ass robot's brain to work out stuff. Don't go there. I don't want to hear that, bro. She finds the tunnel. I think it was a little bit hokey. I'm just saying, I really like Rev as a character, but that convenience was a little bit dead. Hero lady, which I still cannot remember her name. I'm so sorry, but I'm keeping it real. I could search it, but I just can't be asked. She tells Leia, keep running. Someone at the end will help you, and she's going to go help Obi-Wan. I don't know, because Reva's going through the tunnel, or does she, like, go round? I don't know. It made out, or I got the feeling like she's going through the tunnel as well. So how their paths, like, didn't cross, I don't know. I'm assuming then she went all the way around. I don't know how she knew the tunnel would end up there. I don't know. I'm just saying. It was a little bit strange because the way it was cut made it look like she went into the tunnel, and then Leia and our little hero, side hero, I really should get her name, basically goes back down. I don't know. They should have crossed, but I don't even care. The fight between Obi-Wan and Vader, Obi-Wan got absolutely destroyed, bruv. And that is what I wanted to see. My guy has not turned on his lightsaber or done anything for 10 years. Like, if he could do anything to Vader, I would have genuinely been annoyed. He got battered. one bit where like he's like holding him back, well, with one hand, the other hand's free. He's not even taking it serious, and he force pushes him. He goes miles away, and you know, like, you follow stuff, man. The Jedi and stuff kind of like fortify their mind so you don't get like pushed and slapped around with the Force when you're fighting Sith. And you know he's rusty as hell. He just got battered. But the biggest, oh my god, scene, and it is beyond god tier. Like, I think this is gonna go down as one of the best Star Wars scenes ever created. I'm not even joking. It is right up there. He's holding and choking Obi-Wan in the air. He's knocked his lightsaber out of his hand. He's like knocked all this glass down. And I'm like, whoa, bro, he's gonna throw him in the glass or like grind him against the grass. That's pretty bad. Nah, it gets worse. He ignites this like glass flammable stuff with his saber. It goes to fire and he's like, now you are going to suffer. And like that rage. And like, just, he has not let this go for 10 years. In his mind, this is how it's played out. He's going to torture Obi-Wan. He's not here to just kill him and get rid of him. He wants to make him burn and feel like how he feels. That is pure evil, man. Like, that is, there's no coming back, bro. Like, he's completely gone. That scene gave me goosebumps. I couldn't believe it. And he does do it. There's no cop-out. He throws him in the fire, mate. Like, just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Obviously, Hero Lady, I am so goddamn sorry. I really could Google your name, but I'm so lazy. She shoots that Stormtrooper. I love that all the Stormtroopers look. Vader doesn't even look. He's like, yeah, if you shoot, I'm gonna sense it. Don't waste your time. He doesn't even look. He's only looking at Obi-Wan. Obviously, the droid saves him. He does not move. It's not like he, like, force jumped over the fire to get him. He's like, cool, I see you again. And this is going to get worse for you. Just turns around and he is gone. Then comes the only bit that I'm genuinely concerned about. It's not that Reva has caught Leia. I don't care, man. The plot's a plot. Whatever. I'm cool with that. But I'm concerned. Like, I don't want, in any way, shape or form, Vader to see Leia. I think that will be a massive F up on this show's part, and the writing department will need a big boy slap. Like, I don't know how Reva's gonna keep Leia away from Vader so they don't bump into each other, because I can imagine, like, Reva's gonna have a meeting with Vader or something, and she might say, I have this little girl, blah, 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 blah. And just, if they meet, it's gonna be dead. It's gonna be really, really dead. That is my only concern, and it's not a bad thing on this episode because it's a concern for the future. It might just be completely different. But this episode, for your boy, is another 10. 10 out of 10. Everything I wanted to see. I wanted to see Obi-Wan get battered. He got destroyed. He got tortured. And the fight broke up in a realistic way. That was one thing, like, how is Obi-Wan going to escape? Like, do you know what I mean? But they've done it in a very, very good way. This is a 10 for me. We're on 3 10s. Like, if this ends on a 10, it's going to be one of my favourite shows ever created. At the moment, they are doing bits. I am so, so happy. God tier episode. Didn't want anything else from Vader. He done everything I wanted to do. I felt like it was Anakin, truly, not just because Hayden's back. I like seeing Hayden's face in the desert. I'm sorry I didn't mention it straight away. It was absolutely sick. And I can't believe he burnt Obi-Wan. Like, I loved it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, man. You always turn up and watch your boy's stupid face talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi. Of course, make sure you subscribe. God damn, this show is good. And we only got 3 left. Oh my god, it's so heartbreaking. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. Peace.